upcoming season, everyone is dying to hear any kind of information. Obviously, your role has been kind of huge at times, and then you've taken some kind of steps back in some episodes. So how do you feel about your upcoming arc?
Sam Levinson and I had some really deep conversations as of last weekend, actually, where he's talking about the arcs of all the characters and what he wants to do to expand that, to actually sort of like re-examine at times. It's a show that's constantly, it's an organism, and he wants to keep shifting it in many ways. And I think he's going to take some really big swings, actually, in season 3. I think that he's someone who, once there's an expectation of the show, he wants to sort of smash that expectation, because he truly is a consummate artist. He wants to make sure he's telling some really compelling storytelling. And just because we had some successes before with the season, he's like, let's not rely on that. Let's move forward and really go deeper with these characters and really peel away the layers of them and really, just get to, the human heart. I think that's what he's trying to get to.
I can't wait to see what you do next. And obviously, Afro-Latino actors are a very underrepresented group in the industry. So how does it feel to you to be here today with your Emmy? It's your first ever Emmy win as well, so that's extra congratulations.
Well, thank you so very much. It's funny, I've been doing even more history on my family, my father's side, which they're from Belize and Guatemala and all over Central America. And I feel very proud. I know that they really, I'm sure they're screaming in the streets for me. They're very proud of me being a part of this and representing not only Afro-Latinos, but also representing humble people from West Philadelphia as well, with, working class parents and stepfathers and mothers. And so I think I represent so many of them, and it feels really, really good.
Congratulations.
Well, you're still very special to us Latinos. Gracias, hermano.
Gracias, Mimo.
Any other questions?
Hey, Colman.
Hi.
So much of the work you do is hand in hand with Zendaya. What does it mean to have shared that kind of rapport with one actor, with this particular character, and now to be standing here with an Emmy because of that collaboration?
Zendaya and I, we have such an interesting history, because I met her when she was about 5 or 6 years old, when I was at California Shakespeare Theater, and I was playing Autolycus. And we didn't find this out until we were on set one day, and she was like, I used to, my mom used to run the box office for California Shakespeare Theater, and I used to love this actor who came in wearing all white on a motorcycle, and that was me. And so we have such a connection, which is very deep and complex. It feels like we've known each other for, many, 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 many years in our life, many lifetimes. Sam creates work for the two of us that feels like one act plays each time that we get together, because they truly have beginnings, middle, and ends, and we sort of, it's very natural, actually, what we do together. We're not making a lot of, taking any big swings, but making decisions on how we're going to do this. We just really, truly listen and respond. And she's an incredible scene partner. She's probably one of my favorite scene partners I've ever had in my career. I admire her. She's kind. She's very generous and very intelligent. I really love that.
Colman, this is Chris with Gold Derby. You've been on Broadway.
Yeah.
You've been in a lot of movies. When you took on this role in Euphoria, such a blockbuster show, Zendaya's the star, has the reaction for a show that has so many viewers been different for you than when you've been on Broadway or been in movies?
Yes, I have amassed the most incredible following, in particular of young women. And not for, I think, the reason that many people would think, like young men would look, guy. But it really is, I think that I've become sort of a father, a big brother figure, someone, I think that they really see me as someone that they need in their lives, someone who can just hold them accountable, be honest, be loving and kind. And so my fan base has really increased, and I love, in particular, is because of this role. I love what Ali represents in the world. I think to see such a positive representation of an African-American man who is complex, who has his own struggles, but he's very human, and he's very much an ordinary guy trying to do some extraordinary things just by being kind and being generous and gentle, and having a wry sense of humor once in a while. It's kind of nice.
Hi, Colman. It's Jasmine Variety. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jasmine.
First of all, how are you going to celebrate your win tonight? And how did the role change your life?
I'm going to celebrate probably with the closest people to me, a lot of the team who's flown in from across the country, and we'll just probably sit back, maybe drink a bottle of champagne and laugh and enjoy and look at the journey, and then look at what's ahead, I think. And what does this mean for me?
How did it change your life?
How did it change my life? I think it's changing, I would say this, I don't know if it's changing my life, but I do believe that it's acknowledgement to say, keep going. I've been working for 32 years in the theater and television and film, and I've been working just like many other artists who are out there that never get a lot of praise, that are just the workhorses of the industry. So I think this is also for them. I think it's like saying, hey, just keep going, stay in it. So I think it's not just about changing my life, it's about changing others and making sure people stay in it, stay committed to the craft, stay open-hearted and find opportunities and create for yourself, create for other people. So I think that that's a representation. I know I represent that in this industry, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you.